Yo, hello, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear or not? Testing 1 2 3. Okay, let me check. Am I in the right category? Okay. Alright. Alright, what's up, guys? I'm fine. Of course. I'm fine. You kicked 3 people in Brown Dust 2 guild? 3 people! 3! I understand you have kick fetish. It's okay to have kick fetish, but have you recruited or not? You know, you can't just kick and then like you can't recruit anyone. Like where's the new people joining? Do we have new people joining or not? Like kick fetish is fine, but you also have to be able to recruit. If there's no recruitment, then kicking is pointless, right? Kicking is only makes sense if there's people to replace them. Don't break the fingers. Nah, it's fine. I hit the chair, but I'm good. I didn't fall down in the toilet. I fall down outside of the toilet, near the chair table. I was putting my clothes there, so I slipped a little bit. It's quite slippery. That's what it is. I cannot put anti-slip mat everywhere, alright? It's not going to be possible. NIKKE. You can pre-register Persona 5 on C. Pre-register? Okay, I'm just gonna play it, right? I'm just gonna play it. Why would I pre-register? Recruit me and kick me, you wish to be kicked? No, we don't have time for that, right? There's 24-hour penalty and stuff. Okay. So what is this thing that's happening in my... Like YouTube has a new feature right now. I don't know if you guys can see it, right? Oh, you guys can't see it. Wait, can you guys see this? Is it on your chat as well? So this is my chat right now, right? There's this crown thing. So what is this crown thing? So if I click on, let's say I click on Ace. Click. So now there's a rankings. Masaru number 1, 75 EXP, but this guy is also 75 EXP, so why is Masaru number 1? I have no idea, maybe he's hacking or something. But this guy is also 75 EXP, so what is this thing actually? It seems to be a new stuff that I've never seen before. First time I'm looking at all of these. The crowns? Super chat ranking? No, I don't think it's super chat ranking. It's nothing to do with super chat. Super chat means you have to donate, so no, it's nothing to do with that. Masaru is pay to win, but he's not though. That's the thing, I'm confused. It says EXP at the side. I have no idea how this works. New stuff on YouTube, I guess. New stuff. Also, why is it purple? Because I thought like it's YouTube, so it should be like a red. Why is it purple? Purple is like purple means... Oh wait, now Masaru is number 2. Wait, Masaru is now number 2, which is a little bit weird, right? So before this, Masaru is number 1, now Masaru is number 2. So nobody knows anymore, right? The more message they type, the more they get EXP. EXP to what? To level up? Okay, anyways. This is what it is, right? This is what it is. Okay, by the way, guys, if you guys... So I know some of you guys tune in and you guys wanted to watch the Rememento. I played a little bit, right? Rememento, White Shadow, GuitarRock. Okay? So where is it? Oh shoot, it hasn't registered it yet. Okay, so 7 hours ago I uploaded this particular video. You guys might have missed it. So this is an exclusive video. I could not play the game on stream. Okay, I couldn't play the game on stream because the game is not officially out everywhere. So you have to use VPN, and I cannot use VPN while I'm streaming. It's going to be difficult. It slows down your internet. It basically thinks you got hacked or something, right? So if you guys want to check out the gameplay, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm quite positive of the game. Also, thanks for that, Beidou main forever, €2. Appreciate that. So I will link it to you guys if you guys are curious of the gameplay, and maybe the later on you guys can you know, you can look into it if you guys are interested. But the official launch is going to be June 18th, I believe. Alright, June 18th is going to be the particular one. It's going to be the particular one. Baseball pass. Okay, so we're gonna get this particular one. K time? Yeah, K time, right? So let me see. I'm quite curious what is happening to my... let me see. Testing. Let me check this particular one. So many gacha games are coming out in June. So many games are coming out in June, right? Not just gacha games in particular. But you know what? That's what it is. Sometimes there's like a season or period. Okay, so here's why a lot of games are releasing in June, right? This is my theory and this is my guess. And correct me if I'm wrong, but June is like the summer holidays, am I right? I think usually how these things work is a lot of players, I mean, why did I say players? A lot of investors, they usually want to target the holiday season because humans, not just kids, but humans, adults, kids, your mom, your grandma, doesn't matter who, tends to spend more money on holidays. That's just how it is, right? Summer. So it's the same for winter as well when, you know, the other stuff comes out, kids vacation. Yeah, I think June is usually where, in your country, June is back to school. Well, your country might be unique, but I'm just talking about like in most parts of the world, right? So of course, they might be like a different country has a different stuff. I do think so, right? Like, here's the thing. Why is the Steam Summer Sale on June? Right? If the Steam Summer Sale is doing it on June, that means they have made the research before that during June, most people tend to spend money. Like, it's just more, I guess, more willing to spend money, right? Generally, that's the sentiment that's been given off. Okay, so this is going to be the free costume. Okay, very, very cool. Now, in case you guys are wondering, some of you guys are still mad, you're still upset, you really hate Shift Up for whatever reason, right? And I get it, right? Drama here, drama there. But this costume is free! Free!
Blanc is so different
Oh
from
my
me.
goodness.
She's prettier and more fun.
Wait, she's crying. If you bounce it on the book,
I hope you'll enjoy our show.
she's crying.
Ugh, I'm so embarrassed.
Wow. If you broke 12 months, no limit to you. Well, if you are broke, you are not the target audience anyway. So don't worry about it, right? Don't worry about it. If you are broke, you are not like nobody cares. It sounds mean for me to say this. Nobody cares about you if you are broke. But that's true though, right? If you are broke, you think people care about you, right? Of course, they don't care about you. Nobody's gonna call you. Don't worry about it, right? People want rich people to spend money, all right? If you are broke, don't worry about it. That's fine, all right? There's nothing wrong with that. Just do what you gotta do, right? Too huge, you can sleep on it.
Blanc is so different from
So
me.
that's pretty much what it
She's
is.
prettier and more fun.
Okay, so overall, if she's crying, you will need to comfort her.
I hope you'll enjoy
But
our
we'll
show.
just comfort
Ugh,
Blanc.
I'm so embarrassed.
The world truth. Yeah, I mean like if you are broke, of course companies are not going to target you as a, you know, you're not the target audience for anything, generally. Not $60. Yeah, for once this costume is not $60. Can you guys believe it? Wow. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, alright. They censor everything here. What is being censored here? I don't get it. Tell me what is being censored here. Okay, what do you guys think of the costume? I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, it's not a 10 out of 10, alright? But at least it's a 7, alright? At least a 7. Broke boy, no friends. Okay, so that's what it is. No jiggle, no butt. Yeah, it's very minor. It's very subtle. Alright. There's a Marciana skin too. Okay, let me see. Is there a Marciana skin? Let me check it out, right? Low 7. Marciana skin that's not free. That is pay to win. Okay, we need to test it out. What, does it look uncensored? I don't know what you're talking about, man. But you need to stop believing fake lies. Always question what people say on the internet. You are so easily captured. You are so easily controlled by other people's agenda, right? Try to think carefully. Like, just because I think a lot of people are hating on Shift Up right now, and then somebody says something that's like, oh, this word is triggering to you, censored. Okay, so now you're gonna believe it. Like, come on, learn to question a little bit of things you see. Like, with AI coming soon, alright, people like you are going to get manipulated so easily, man. Stop getting manipulated, alright? Come on. Learn to think for yourself sometimes. Don't be stupid, right? Don't be stupid and just let people control you. Alright, that's just what other people are trying to do. So always understand what is happening. Always be aware. Be aware of things. Scam? Scam is what it is, eh? Alright, where is the new costume? New costume. Okay, we're gonna be there. Will there be viewer pools today? There might be viewer pools today. Let me check. Maybe no, maybe yes. I don't know actually. I haven't checked. Because there's okay, there's that guy that's been harassing me for days, asking me for advice. There's this guy that's been posting his Gundam pictures. Okay. What is this? Why don't you play this new game? Okay, no thanks. Why don't you play this scammer? Okay. Okay, another scammer. Okay, cool stuff, alright. Usual stuff, right? Usual stuff. Okay. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Oh, that's a new costume. So this is the past one. Okay, this one is like...
This is a special uniform for
So this one is the current one.
Games. Does it suit me?
Thank me because you know what's going to manipulate you and not then Lamau. Let me see. Let me ban this guy first. Wait, I'm in my wrong account. Wait, I need to ban someone. Boom. Boom, switch account. Should I just ban him or give him a... Okay, we got some time, right? We give him a little bit of chance, alright? We let him explain himself, okay. Before I try to be kind today, right? We don't just try to do stuff. Okay, exit this, boom. Then bring on this, boom. Okay, where's the guy? Okay, 1Q77. Let me guess, he's a tourist? Oh, it is. Alright, any last words? You got one last word, man. I would love to hear what you're gonna say, right? But it doesn't really matter what you're gonna say, you're still gonna get permaban, but I'm just gonna give you one last chance, right? One last word. One last word to the chat. To everyone in the chat. Is Moran's new skin looks good? Is he gone, guys? Do you think he's too scared? You ain't banning shit. I knew it, right? People like this usually have massive ego, right? Alright, goodbye, man. See you. So I knew there was a kid, right? Usually if somebody is like impulsive, they want you to do something fast. This is like a kid. Usually 16 years old, they have massive ego. Teenagers, right? I know this, I'm a teacher. Very, very common thing, right? Easy. So we filter out the kids, so now we got one less kid in the community. That's what we want, right? Healthy environment, alright? So we don't need kids to be here, right? Why do we want kids to be here? So we get the kid out. First victim. He's trash talking. Who cares, right? He's trash talking, so we take out the trash then. All right, we just take out the trash, put it in the garbage bin. That's what it is. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so this is going to be the blonde costume.
I'll give you luck and victory to go with it.
Ego kid destroyed. Most teenagers have very massive ego, so you just block them, remove them. You don't need to deal with 16 to 17 years old. I know how to deal with people like this. So easy. All right, so blonde costume. Not bad. Why is the hair so long? Okay, the hair is so long. Okay, so this hair is... Oh, that's not bad. That is not bad. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay. Alright, alright. So that's going to be one. Damn, this is Moran? I can't even tell that's her. If you tell me that's someone else, I'll be like, okay.
Faithfulness is the most important quality of a knight errant.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the skin? I think this is pretty insane. This is pretty good. This is pretty good, right? SS later, I have no idea what that means. SS, what does that mean? Screenshot? No, I'm not gonna screenshot anything.
Faithfulness is the most important
Dinosaurs.
quality of a knight errant.
Wait, she loves dinosaurs? Moran into dinosaurs. That's pretty interesting. Is it me or she's slim? I guess she's always slim, eh? She's not really the chubby kind. She's always the slim kind, right? So that's just what it is. So this one,
Association never
Peony
engages.
Association. So this is going to be what is replacing Cinderella from the current one. Oh damn. Okay. So what do you guys think of the skin? Yo, this skin is pretty insane. Nice skin. Okay, the hair is a little bit stiff. Right, do you guys notice the hair? Yeah, the hair is a little bit stiff, right? So this particular one, other than that, I think everything else I got no complaints. It would be nice to but understand that for a lot of characters the hair is just, this one is just a little bit weird though for the hair. It's like it's floating in the air a little bit, right? But that's just what it is. You're surprised they didn't make this a gacha skin? Hey, that's what it is, right? Oh, even the chibi looks nice, man. Even the chibi looks nice, right? So that's how you want it to be. So that's how you want it to be. You want a chibi that looks decent, looks nice. Very tactical. Where is a peony tattoo? Oh, the peony tattoo, eh? Wow. Okay, okay. But other than that, yeah, this is going to be the one. So is this, somebody say there's a, is that it? Or is there one more? Let me see. I don't think there's any more, right? So that's pretty much what costumes or what skins we are getting in the current session. You thought it was a $60 skin? Why would you want it to be a $60 skin though? Right, so why would you want this? Oh shit. Let me turn off the volume thing. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, why would you want this to be a $60 skin? This is insane. Alright, by default this is like...
Hello, cadet.
Wow.
Let's be good friends.
Yeah, this one is really good. I think one of the better $20 skins that they have released. Just in case you guys are wondering, this one is free. Alright, 7-day login. You are going to be able to obtain the Noir skin for free. So make sure you guys are logging in 7 days. If not, that's what it is. The blonde one is going to be the expensive, I mean the battle pass one, and I saw some people complain. Now, I want you guys to be honest with me, right?
I'll give you luck and victory.
Would you guys rather the blonde one be free and the noir one will be paid? Which one is actually better between the blonde and noir? Because there are some people that would rather... I'm quite surprised they give the noir one for free. I would have thought that they would give the blonde one for free, right? But you know what? Either way is still winning. We get one skin for free. So that be what it is, right? Her hair be controlling gravity. You prefer a free blonde? Okay, I see more people saying that they like blonde more than noir, which is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Noir is better, but why does she cry? She cried because the ball hits the boobs.
I hope you'll enjoy our show.
Okay.
Ugh, I'm so embarrassed.
So that's what it is. You would rather have a free blonde? Maybe that's why. Maybe because everybody wants a free blonde. They would because a lot of people like blonde more. I'm guessing they make blonde paid because that's the majority. So it makes a lot of sense, right? Makes a lot of sense. Well, let's test out Kay and find out how strong is she. So we're gonna see if Kay is mid or is good.
I briefed myself on the mission earlier.
Okay, so we're gonna put her in. It'd be nice if I can put her in an electric team, right? Okay, give me a moment. I'll put her in the swimsuit Anis team. But even though most people can't get swimsuit Anis anymore, that'll be what it is.
Are you putting us to work even during our vacation?
You use both, but you don't mind either. Get this. Burst 1, burst 2. Give me a buffer. She's not. Being electric is a bit finicky. Electric type is always a little bit tricky. Alright. But we're just gonna put like
Shall we go, Uni?
I'll try her out, alright? We're gonna try her out. We're gonna put them in the elect. Ah, shit, fire. Fire is fine because none of us are water. Okay. If none of us are water, blonde got a jiggle, so probably people prefer that. I didn't really notice that much, maybe a little bit, right? It would suck if she's any good because you don't plan to pull. Why would it matter? If you don't plan to pull, why would it matter if she's good or not? You can still get her later, right? She's not limited. Is NIKKE dying? I can see the revenue lowering hardly. Is NIKKE dying? I don't think so. Why would you say that NIKKE is dying?
Oh, enjoy this together.
You can always wish list.
This laugh will keep me going.
Hurry, hurry!
My voice is fine. Swim under the light of the kingdom. I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
Wow.
Swim under the light of the kingdom.
Oh, enjoy this together.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Reloading.
A lot of people quit NIKKE. Really, guys?
Swim under the light of the kingdom.
A lot of people quit NIKKE, guys. Her SMG switching to shotgun in full burst is pretty cool. Yeah.
Under the light of the kingdom. Oh, shall we? Quickly. Refilling underground water. Swim under the light of the kingdom.
Oh, enjoy this together.
Refilling the water. I will re-engage shortly.
NIKKE is dipping because of bad management and being
Under
too
the light of
generous.
the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall
Everyone
meet.
follow me and attack.
You think NIKKE is too generous?
Can't they just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it? Keep filling underground water.
Do you guys think NIKKE is too generous, guys?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
What do you guys think? Her kit is weird though. Yeah, I know. I'll try her with the last bullet setup later. But I doubt that last bullet setup will be better than this
I'll
one.
take lead. Everyone follow me.
Because
and
Little
attack.
Mermaid and Crown, right? Is still going to be the best one. Right?
I will re-engage. Sure.
I don't think this is that bad actually.
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall
Everyone follow me and attack.
The thing is, notice she doesn't really do core hit during her burst. So, you guys saw that, right?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
That's probably her weakness. We desperate to get 1%, we always get 1.1 or 1.2. Okay, Masaru, but if we are desperate, right? Wonder we recruit EC.
Why don't we swim towards the next story?
Ask Leah to join. Wait, how many slots do we have, Masaru? We can ask Leah and her friends to join. 1.8. Okay. So right now, it seems like she is going to be right here. As you can see, right? This is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay? So the problem right now is K is doing less damage than Swimsuit Anis. And everybody loves Swimsuit Anis. Okay? But one more problem is Mihara, okay, we don't talk about her. She's overspec, she's supposed to be insane, right? But she's not bursting at all. So right now Anis and K is the one bursting. So that is okay, how strong is K if she doesn't burst? Because I feel like, is she like a burst heavy character? Because at the end of the day, we got enough of these we got enough electric characters, right? There's already a lot of electric. So let's compare her with
Isn't
Iron.
today supposed to be a festival? It's not a rapture festival, right?
So we do it like that. We do it like that in a way that Iron versus K, who is better? So we compare these two. Because if she can't even compete with Iron, then I kind of feel bad for her in a way. Will I move to EU if I get invited?
Under the light
Probably
of the
not.
kingdom, all shall kneel.
So this is going to be one of the weakness right here, right? That she has a lot of this when she
Under
bursts,
the light of the kingdom,
she doesn't
all
core,
shall
she don't
kneel.
core hit. So against most bosses, she's not going to be that good against most bosses because she doesn't core hit, right? But at the same time, she doesn't do like an AoE
Under the light
as
of the
well.
kingdom, all shall kneel.
See, she doesn't core hit in most occasions. And that's going to be her problem, right? So this is her problem. When she
Under the light of
bursts,
the kingdom, all
she doesn't core hit. She doesn't like hit the boss's core, right?
There's no need for worry anymore.
So like most Nikkes are in one of two categories. They are good against bosses, or they are not good against bosses, but they are good in AoE scenario. For example, Scarlet, where she's screen wide. And then you have Maid Privity, she can also do AoE, right? But K is somewhere she doesn't really do AoE when she bursts. She's like single target but halfway there. So it's a little bit of a weird thing. So it's she feels this very weird niche that maybe she can be used against bosses that doesn't have core, but outside of the gluttony that we have recently, what other boss do have core, right? Most bosses, I would say majority of it, will have some sort of core that you will need to use. So basically she essentially becomes a shotgun character when she bursts. So I don't even know what's the usage of that actually, right?
Hurry, hurry!
Electric is stack. Yeah, that's the
light
thing.
of the kingdom. Oh, shall we?
I don't even know if she's good in PvP even, right? That's going to be something that we have to test separately. But that's what it is.
Under the light of the kingdom. Oh, shall kneel.
Does Gravedigger has? Gravedigger doesn't have. But Gravedigger, you know you can use Red Hood. I guess she's more like a Red Hood.
Use what I've learned.
Mother Whale?
Under the light of the
Mother Whale
kingdom.
do have
Oh,
core.
shall
Too
kneel.
salty for ya. Was it like?
Mother Whale one is very far away, right?
Was it like?
That's why you always use Red Hood to destroy the core first. But the thing is,
Gotta use what I've learned. Swim.
Under the light
you
of the
don't use her in
kingdom.
those
Oh,
situations.
shall
Too
kneel.
salty for ya. Reload.
I can't think of a situation where you're gonna need to use her specifically, right?
Was it like this? Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom.
I'll take
Oh,
lead.
shall kneel.
It feels better to just get the previous character, right? Isabel with
What I've learned.
Arcana. They release lightning character who can she replace with this mid stability.
Calmed. Why don't we swim towards the
Okay.
next story?
Let's look at her versus Ein. So Ein is better. So if you got Ein, why would you not use Ein? Why would you use K? Ein is just better, right? Now Swimsuit Anis did not burst here, so it's not a fair comparison. But earlier we tested Swimsuit Anis was better than her as well, when they both bursted. So Ein is here, K is there. You might as well use an off burst like Mononia or Mihara Bonding Chain. Let's try a K without bursting. Is she... So this says 380 million, right? I will screenshot this. 380 million. Little Mermaid can almost beat her. Yeah, Little Mermaid is pretty strong. I thought she would be like a support burst 2, burst 3, but hey, that's what it is, right? That is what it is. Okay, the next update she will be there. Arcana is not yet available. Okay, let me do this then, right? Let me try K off burst. The best scenario for her is she is a normal puberty but for electric. You think she's a normal puberty but electric? Puberty is good with
Everyone follow me and attack.
what's her name?
Refilling underground water.
Puberty is good with Dorothy, but Dorothy is no longer being used, right?
You can watch me. There's no need for worry in your eyes.
So
Can't I just connect swim?
I don't
the
even
light
know
of
if
the
that's
kingdom.
there's even any room for that.
Was it like this?
Because electric right now you got Cinderella, right? You got Cinderella for electric. And then you got one more team with Scarlet and Trina. Maybe Isabel with Arcana.
Under the light of the kingdom.
And then you got one more with maybe Ein and Red Hood with Pierce. And then you get
Refilling the
Scarlet
water.
Black Shadow and Alice. And then you got Shotgun Kim.
Can't I just swim?
Under the light of the
We'll just
kingdom.
say for now,
Shall kneel.
seems like... Am I saying K is a scam?
Was it
I'm
like
saying
this?
K is not
Refilling the water.
is not broken.
Gotta use
And it's fine, it's fine. Not every character has to be
Under the
broken,
light
right?
of the kingdom.
Not every character has to be strong. Some character can be mid. That's just what it is.
Refilling underground water. Can't I
F to
just
the guy
connect
that's
this
saving
into a
4K.
water tank and be done with it?
Who is saving 4K?
Under the
Nobody is
light of
saving
the
4K.
kingdom. Shall
Is
kneel.
there anyone
Follow
that's
me
saving
and
4K?
attack.
That'll be quite bizarre. Oh wait, Masaru is reverse? Is reverse patch today? I'm a bit confused. Or is it next
Under
week?
the light of the kingdom. Oh, shall kneel.
Was it like
I'm gonna play Snowbreak later alongside with the new game, right? But I forgot it's reverse today or not. Oh, I think I forgot to log in as well.
Under the light of the kingdom.
I did log in
Oh,
yesterday,
shall
bro.
kneel.
quickly?
No need to always have power creep. Power creep is rough. Okay, power creep is rough. Reverse patch is today.
Gotta use what I've learned.
Okay, okay, our now I can't log in, right? Now it's maintenance. It's today?
Refilling underground
I completely
water.
forgot about that, man.
Was it like this?
Like, there's so many things happening at the same time.
Water tank if you're done with it.
Reverse have new characters.
Swim
Under the light of the kingdom.
I can't catch up, man. I need to play Crystal of Atlan as well. Need to finish up a couple of other games as well.
Was it like this? Refilling underground water. Swim
Under the light of the kingdom.
Let's
All
wipe them
shall
out.
kneel.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Is it Recoleta?
I've learned.
It has to be Recoleta, right?
Was it swim?
Under the light of the kingdom.
I'll take
all
lead.
shall kneel. Everyone follow me and attack.
Wait, are we getting better score?
Use what I've learned. Refilling underground water. Was it like this? Swim with all your might toward the light. Can we finally hit the beach and
Okay,
relax?
let's see. Boom. So K with burst and K without burst. Okay, let's screenshot this particular one, right? Too much gacha already. Wait until Uma Musume, Persona Phantom X, Stella Sora, and Azure Promilia, Arknight's Anfield, whatever comes out. Then we talk. Then we talk about too much gacha. Okay, here is the interesting perspective that we have. Okay. Boom. Okay. So now you can see. So K with burst is 380 million. K without burst is 256. Okay, Ayn did the same because she did burst both. Shinsu Anis without burst versus with burst. And Crown and Little Mermaid did about the same. The thing is, K is not that strong, even if she bursts, right? Like you can see, Shinsu Anis almost double. Almost, right? But K doesn't really double. K just like increase a little bit when she bursts versus when she doesn't burst. So that's one thing to consider. But that puts her in a very, very difficult position. K more like L. Wow. K is more like L. Very, very interesting. Will I do viewer pools? Of course I'll be doing viewer pools, right? Everybody is gonna do viewer pools. Am I gonna do 24-hour stream? I don't think I'll be doing a 24-hour stream 69 Ryuzaki 69 because here's why I won't be doing 24-hour stream, right? Because of you. Right? I know you might not like it when I say this, but I'm not blaming you specifically, but because of you, I won't be doing 24-hour stream. Because you're not even here watching me every day, right? For 24 hours, you're just here watching for like 5 minutes, and then you dip and go and play Genshin, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but yeah, like, you know, like nothing personal, right? But like, if I'm gonna do 24-hour stream and you're not there, what's the point, right? You get what I'm saying? Ascending to the Gacha got soon. Gacha got soon, right? Gacha got soon. Finally, it can be useful. Okay, so now that we know that she doesn't do much, we can replace Dorothy inside there and we try like a different team. But the thing is, who else do I want to compare her with, right? For electric wise, does she I'm trying to see if I want to try the Arcana and Isabel team, right? Like, will she do more than Arcana Isabel? I don't think so either, right? That's not going to be something to consider. So I don't think that's going to matter that much. Maybe I can try with Scarlet. Scarlet will be less, I think. I think Scarlet will do less than her, right? So if Scarlet is doing less
Who
than
shall be the
her,
next to fall under my blade?
okay, so we put Scarlet. We try. Let me do a quick try with Scarlet. Do I want to try Trina? I think we don't try Trina. We just try this. This is without Trina. We just crown and stuff. And then we try Modernia off burst, just to give a perspective.
I'm always ready.
Why do viewer pools? Yeah, later, not now.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom, I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
Wait a moment. Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom, I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
I bet Scarlet will do more. Right, even without Trina.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Because we test before that Trina actually does more than Crown. Because she actually refills Scarlet's HP.
There's no need for worry.
But have they both burst one sequence?
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Oh, that's interesting. Scarlet sucks.
You are
Oh,
out of harm's way, fleeting as it may be.
Scarlet do be getting.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Less damage.
all shall kneel. Everyone follow me and attack.
Actually, how did Bologna do so much damage as off burst? Maybe I cannot
Under
put
the
K
light of the
together in
kingdom,
there.
all shall kneel.
Yeah, she does reduce Scarlet's capabilities right here. You're ascending to Gacha God soon. Okay, you don't have to be a Gacha God, alright? There's no need for you to become a Gacha God.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall
Or for
kneel.
anyone at
Follow
that
me
level.
and attack.
Why did they put this particular song?
Draws near. You are out of heart.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Time to wrap
all
this
shall
up.
kneel.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom, all
it
shall
through.
kneel.
Seeing Scarlet reloading so much makes you sad. That's what it is, eh?
The hour of retribution draws near.
Swim.
Under the light of the
Time
kingdom,
to wrap
all
this
shall
up.
kneel.
Because K is
You
there.
must persevere. The hour of retribution draws near.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Show
all
them no
shall kneel.
quarter.
That's in the game you thought is
You
yours.
must persevere.
No, it's the game's one.
I will re-engage shortly.
You're kind of curious to see K's scaling with crit.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
see it
all shall
through.
kneel.
Gacha God is God of beggars.
You are out of harm's way, fleeting as it may be.
Okay, let's see then, let's see.
Calmed. Why don't we swim towards the next story?
Okay, none of them are like that impressive. Modernia actually still does more. Surprisingly. Okay, this is not a good test either way, right? Because Scarlet really doesn't benefit that much from it. I guess the only person that super benefits from it is going to be Swimsuit Anis. And that's pretty much it, right? And you can mix it up with Privity and stuff. How about Shotgun team as a whole? You put her in Shotgun team. The problem is Shotgun team is kind of full. And we already get Tove. We already get, what's the name? There's a lot of characters that fill that role, right? Drake, recently, Arcana as well. Little Mermaid out DPS Modernia? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Where's my... Okay.
If you want,
We try
I will
everybody's
join
favorite,
you,
Doro.
Grace.
Oh, by the way, I ordered a Doro pillow from Temu. I don't know if it will ever arrive. It's been taking 2 weeks. Where is
Need me?
swimsuit?
I briefed myself on the mission earlier.
I'm blind. Okay, she's here.
Are you putting us to work even during our vacation?
So you're forced to use, I guess, crown for the reload speed, because it still
I will
makes sense.
answer my subjects' calls.
Puberty burst. Okay, let's try this particular one then, right? HS is here to join the K hype. K hype. Okay, this will be it, guys. You gotta wait for 5-year-old to make it.
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall
Everyone follow me and attack.
I wonder if it stacks.
Refilling the water!
Give me a moment, let me check. So swimsuit Ani's buff right now. Deactivate effects in use, okay. Increase attack damage by 10%. Decrease max ammo capacity. Oh, it doesn't stack, is it? Only one of it will go by. Reload speed, okay, that's fine. Another reload speed right here. Which is the one? Tilted scale, right? Removes tilted scale. Execution of righteousness is not on Anis, is it? So you cannot really stack both. So you can only stack one.
Can't I just connect everything?
Under the light of the kingdom,
Faster,
all shall
stronger,
kneel.
keep
Is there no
going.
K drama?
This light will keep me going.
There's no drama if a character is mid,
I
right?
will re-engage shortly.
I mean, unless she's bad to the point that you cannot use
No
her.
need for worry in your eyes.
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall kneel.
Everyone follow me.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to feel about this, right? Because Annie's separating Annie's from
Refilling underground water.
Cinderella is also a little bit
Can't I just
weird.
connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it? Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall kneel.
Everyone follow me and attack. Refilling the water. Everything
Under the light of the
470
kingdom,
million.
all shall kneel.
Everyone follow me and attack.
What makes somebody called Gacha God? Is it overconfident? Is it shamelessness? Ooh. Overconfident
Everything
shamelessness.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Is K another summer neon? I don't think so.
Underground water.
I think K is probably a little bit more useful, right?
Refilling
Summer
the water.
neon is just really I don't even know what's the word, right?
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall kneel.
Everyone follow me and attack.
Is K over?
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Can I even get good damage from this one, right? Can
Everything
see the idea here is you gotta get
good
good damage from this particular one.
Refilling underground water.
If you can't get good damage from this particular one, then there's no point.
You can watch me. There's no need for worry.
No point for that particular one.
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
the water
all
isn't
shall
too
kneel.
salty for ya.
The water is too salty for you guys.
Reloading.
The water is too
Refilling the water.
salty.
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
Is K
all
niche?
shall kneel.
Seems so.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Seems to be more niche than. It depends, right?
Can't I just connect this
Arcana
thing to a
is also
water
quite
tank and be
niche.
done with it?
Because she only really works with Isabel.
Everything under the light of the kingdom. Time to
But
finish.
even then, I feel like she's better actually.
Refilling the water.
I feel like she's going to be a better character overall. Okay, let me see at this one.
That was
I
a
think you
simple
cannot
mission.
stack both. I will screenshot this one first. 1.3. I have no confidence about this particular, like Dorothy still being used and stuff. Solo read esports. Yeah, esports solo race is going to be very, very important, right? It is going to be very, very important. One 393. Okay, let me do a comparison. I think I need to put like an off burst, right? 1393. Because right now, it's not, I don't think you can stack both of them. It's going to be the problem. So I gotta take one out and test them individually. For Privity and K, that is, right? So we do something like this. Where's Mihara?
Shall we go, Uni?
Okay, we do something like this. Use fire, water, okay, whatever. So we do something like that. And then later I'll try out with Privity. Garbage skip. Yo, chill out, man. It's not garbage skip. But Mihara actually does a lot as off burst.
Everything under the light of the kingdom. I'll take lead, shall we? Everyone follow me and attack.
So I cannot
Can't I
test.
just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it? Refilling the water. Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it? Refill
Everything under the light of the kingdom. Time to finish, shall kneel.
Just now I was checking, it doesn't. So now at least I get this one, right? The decreased max ammo capacity buff doesn't stack twice. The unstackable buff is the real problem, that's the thing. You can only stack one. And Privity one is higher, right?
water.
Everything under the light of the kingdom.
Privity one is
enjoy
80%,
this
hers is
together.
50%. But it might, we still have to look at the overall damage. The overall damage is still going to be what's important.
Everything under the light of the kingdom.
Hope the water
All
isn't
shall
too
kneel.
salty for ya.
That's the important one.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Okay, this one is looking better actually. Mihara is carrying this one.
Everything under the light of the kingdom. All
All
shall kneel.
enjoy this together.
Mihara,
This
this.
life will keep me going. Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
If K is going to be really mid, then she is going to be one of the few that will join the crust.
Everything under the light
Segment.
of the kingdom. I'll take lead, shall kneel. Everyone follow me and attack.
Where most players should not be pulling. Which is going to be what it is.
Everything under the light of the kingdom. Time to finish. All shall kneel.
Refilling the water. Refilling underground water.
Underground water.
Wait a moment.
Everything under the light of the kingdom. Time to
All
finish. Shall kneel.
Wow.
Can't
I think we can get a little bit more with this one. Earlier one was 1.3. Will I play
Everything under
Rememento?
the
I
light of the
already
kingdom.
uploaded
All
a video.
enjoy this together.
Refilling the water.
You can check it out on GuitarRock Gaming if you want to. If you're talking about official launch, I think I'll stick with the same one, right?
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
Time to wrap
all
this
shall
up.
kneel.
refilling underground
Maybe
water.
it's around the same. Yeah, I think it's around the same.
There's no need for worry.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Alright.
Refilling everything
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
this together.
Oh, this is way better. Okay. Let's have a look at this.
That was a simple mission.
1429. Yeah, it's a bit weird that she's bursting but she's doing less than Mihara bonding chain. Okay, regardless, we still want to get an idea of her potential, right? But is she better than Privati is the question though. Because at this point, I don't think she is. I could be wrong. 1429. So this one is still more. So let's take K out. Spanish Barcelona GP. Formula 1 starts now. Formula 1? What Formula 1? Make sure I'm using Privati, not Mate Privati, right? Have you
Made
guys
me?
saw the drama on Twitter, right? There's like the Privati artist is quitting, right? And if Privati artist is quitting, that will be too much. Will I play Crystal of Atlant? Will I play Crystal of
Everything under
Atlant,
the
right?
light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall
I've been
everyone
thinking
follow
about
me
it.
and attack.
Should I play Crystal of Atlant? Now, most people would rather watch me play Genshin than Crystal of Atlant because they don't know what Crystal of Atlant is.
everything
Under the
And they
light
know
of
what
the kingdom,
Genshin.
all shall
stronger.
kneel.
Keep
Genshin
shooting. Can't I
or
just
Wuthering,
connect this thing
right?
to a water tank and be done with it?
You can watch me. There's no need for worry in your eyes.
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall everyone follow me and attack.
Refilling the water.
I will re-engage shortly.
Refilling the water. Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
429. Any substitute to Dorothy?
Everything
Under the light
Not
of the
really. You
kingdom,
can use the mermaid, I guess,
shall
but
everyone follow me
Dorothy
and
is just for the last bullet mechanic, right?
You can watch me. There's no need for worry.
Just for curiosity's sake,
refilling underground water.
can replace Mihara with Summer Neon.
One more time.
Why would I replace Mihara with Summer Neon? I don't get it.
Everything
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall everyone follow me and attack.
Can't I
Uh,
just connect this thing to a water tank and be
Summer
done with
Neon
it?
is really bad. You don't
Refilling
really use her.
underground water.
You don't play Genshin, Genshin plays you. How can the game place the
Everything
Under
human?
the light of the kingdom,
Faster,
all shall
stronger.
kneel.
Keep shooting.
I will re-engage shortly.
Why
Refilling
is
the water.
quitting? Shift up is big bucks. She should be getting a high bonus. You think she should be getting a high bonus?
Everything
That's
Under
not
the
how
light
it
of the
works.
kingdom,
That's not how it
all
works,
shall
right?
everyone follow me and
Just
attack.
because somebody is
Refilling the water.
getting big bucks doesn't mean you should be getting high bonus. Which
Can't I just
gacha you
connect this
spend the
thing to a
most?
water
Top
tank
3.
and be done with it?
Top 3. NIKKE, Gen,
Everything under the light of the kingdom,
and Wuthering.
all shall
Stronger.
kneel.
Keep
Just kidding,
shooting.
man. Just kidding. Summer Neon is garbage. Is it though?
Reload.
Wow.
Refilling underground water.
You can watch me. There's no need for worry in your eyes.
Boom.
Reload. Everything
Okay.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
this together.
I think we can get a little bit higher, yeah.
Can't I
Get
just
one
connect
more
this thing to
burst.
a water tank and be done with it?
I will re-engage.
Keep going underground water.
One more burst and
Everything under the light of the
one more
kingdom.
burst.
All shall
Stronger.
kneel.
Keep shooting.
Guys, if this team gets higher than my previous team, I'm going to be flipping out, man. That means K has no purpose at all. Right, this team better not be earning higher than the previous one.
Victory. With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
1465. The previous one, 1429. Okay, let's see. And Privity is bursting. Okay, so here is going to be the stuff, right? Here is going to be the stuff. We're gonna come here. Okay, this is going to be very, very interesting, right? Now look at this, look at this. Look at this. 1465. Okay, now to be fair, the truth is Privity do gives more buffs. 1465, right? So Privity is giving more buffs overall. So Dorothy gets about the same, both. Crown did about more here with Privity. So 386, 363, Privity buffs Swimsuit Annie's more. And ideally when you put Privity shouldn't be bursting, right? You'll be putting Mihara to burst instead. But even then, I'm trying to make it fair, right? I didn't make that to switch it around. I make Mihara as the off burst and Privity as the burst, right? So at the end of the day, Privity is still better. Like, what is the purpose of K in a Summer Annie's team if Privity is still going to be better, right? Ideally, in a proper scenario, if you're using Privity, she shouldn't be the one bursting, right? You don't really use her. This is going to be this. But even with this that I'm doing, right? Even with Privity bursting, she is better. So like, that's out of the equation, right? So that's pretty much what it is. Why is Mihara in this team? Mihara is in this team as an off burst character. Just to somebody that doesn't need to burst. Does it make sense? So you only want 2 characters to burst, right? 2 burst free. So you have 1 more burst free that doesn't need to burst. And Mihara, it can be Mihara, it can be Molonia, it can be anyone that doesn't need to burst, doesn't require their burst tree to be used, right? So that's pretty much what it is, because you want to test between K and the other character, basically in that particular perspective. So there's that. As you can see, it doesn't really matter overall, right? So Summer Annie's and Privity is still going to be that, be in that particular situation. Unless you can do, yeah, I can't think of any other scenario that you can make it so that it benefits K more. Also, Privity is probably more flexible, right? And Privity is free, right? Everybody gets Privity. Or has they removed it? I'm not sure. I thought Privity was free when you first played the game. Flex character? Yeah, you could probably put Maxwell as well, right? Just to buff the other 2. But it's a little bit harder because that's what it is. You can also put Helm if you want to, but Helm may or may not need to burst. Let me see. There'll be one of the... Actually, you could also put Maiden. I could try that.
Are you asking me to be your companion?
But then now I'm using 2 limited characters but not many people. What if you burst with K and put Privity last place? I already did that. That's what I did. I literally did that. Do you not understand what this testing is? I literally burst with K. I burst with K and I put Mihara here. Oh, you mean put K and Privity in the same team? You can't. The reason why you can't put K and Puberty in the same team, I did that earlier, is because you don't get the you don't really get the decreased damage to buff together. So you can. You can, but it doesn't make sense. Right? It's like you can put 5 burst 1 in the same team, you can. It's stupid, you can, but it doesn't make sense, right? So because why would you not want the buffs to work? Because you want all the buffs to, you just don't want the buffs to not work, right? Because if one incoming damage reduce, so the other one won't benefit from it. So there's that as well. So Maiden might be the other one. That might be one of the better one, but then again she's also a little bit more complex as well. Affects electric code allies. Maybe you can consider Maiden with Anis, with K, but at that point it's just not, you can't get the decreased max ammo, yeah. And that's probably the highlight of it, right? Plus, Private's one still gives more if you care about the decreased max ammo. Private's one is 50.66%. How much is K's one? Is K's one 80%?
If you wish it so, Prince. I briefed myself on the mission earlier.
K's one is... Max ammo goes down. Similar effects cannot be stacked. Yeah, it did mention. Yeah, it literally mentioned here, right? When the max ammo capacity decrease from Puberty skill 1 is activated, Case 1 cannot be deactivated. So it's about the same, 50 something percent as well. So she's not really an upgrade, right? Changes the weapon in use. Pellet count, stand, attack speed 90%. K is only useful if you invest and get about 80% or more elemental. Not worth unless your resonators are endless. The thing is it worth it though, right? Like in theory, like I get it that a lot of people like to talk about in theory, right? In theory it's going to be worth it. Like, is it really worth it in theory? I mean in practical. Because you're thinking about, okay, is going to be so strong because she's electric. But is she going to be stronger than, let's say, a Scarlet Black Shadow plus Alice team? Because that one is going to be used in every situation. There's a lot of characters that, right? They are not going to be able to get the other stuff accordingly as well. 92.5%. Also, I wonder if Leona works with this, right? Number of bullets that will be fired per shot, even if the number of pellets increases, the total damage per shot remains the same. So maybe you can do Leona for the pellet. Maybe Leona is good with her, but I don't think Leona is better than Crown, so that's going to be the problem as well. So if you want, you can go Leona, just to get the buff. Put her in like a shotgun team-ish, if you want to. Okay, let's try in the shotgun team, right? Shotgun team with Leona.
I'll make sure everyone here survives. Off I go, Timmy.
I briefed my—
This villainous maid is ready to rock and roll.
Well, how is Swimsuit Annie's in maybe the only relevant one that I can see her work is in teams like
Are
this.
you putting us to work even during our vacation?
She doesn't need to burst, right? Okay. No, it clashes with Drake because Drake increased max ammo. So you cannot bring Drake then. You have to bring like, what would be an off burst that's good, right? It doesn't work with Noah because a lot of shotgun team, a lot of shotgun characters increase max ammo capacity, right? But because of K is somebody that decrease. Let me think of Okay, let me look at the other examples. Shotgun. These are the options. So this doesn't work, this doesn't work.
Did you select me?
I don't think she's better than Maid Privity as well, right? What's the CDR NIKKE to use in shotgun team? Use Tove, you don't use CDR NIKKE, right? She don't even have a working team. Unless I do Isabel and Arcana, then I cannot put Leona, then what's the point, right? Or I can do
I guess
this.
this is an outdoor party.
Arcana na.
You know I'm not very good at fighting, right?
So who will be bursting then? Is she just off burst? So this one doesn't do okay. Full burst time decrease. Oh no, it wouldn't make sense if either, because Arcana needs 2 bursts too. Yeah, you can't do this as well. So you can't do this team as well. So there's a lot of team that she cannot work in, right? There's a lot of she's a raid filler. I don't think she is. I think she's a raid bencher, because then there will be like a reduced max ammo capacity. So a lot of teams don't really work too well with her. So you can't put her in shotgun team. Let me think. Burst 2. Yeah, I don't think there's like a specific case scenario. She works with D and D Killer Wife. D Killer Wife is more like in Pierce team, right? Do you put her in the Pierce team? I don't think so, right? Because you already have your own. Use Pepper. No, I was thinking of Burst 2. Burst 1, whatever, right? It's more of a Burst 2 issue right now. Like, what is the best Burst 2 for her? I guess still Leona, if you really want to.
Off I go, Timmy.
Right, something like that. And then you cannot put Drake on a third one. Or you use Bunny or Alice.
I'm happy going anywhere, so long as you're with me.
So I guess you do something like this, maybe? It's a bit weird, but yeah, it'll be something like that, right? If you want to try. So you got a healer. Does Case Burst work with shotgun buffs? It works with if there's a pallet buff, because she has a pallet at the burst skill. So like Leona maybe can improve. Let me try, alright? I'll try Leona versus someone else. I could try Tove, Leona, Maid Privity, K, and Swimsuit Anis. Yeah, like I don't burst. Swimsuit Anis don't burst, is it? But the whole point of you using K is so that Swimsuit Anis can burst, because K reduce the max ammo capacity so that Swimsuit Anis. So K is like the Privity to Swimsuit Anis, right? Because she also reduced the max ammo capacity. So if you put Maid Privity, K, and Swimsuit Anis, are you saying that Swimsuit Anis shouldn't burst? Because that wouldn't make sense. The idea there, or the logic there, is so that Swimsuit Anis is bursting and get the power from her. But then in most logical situations, this wouldn't make sense either, because most people are going to put Swimsuit Anis in Cinderella team, if you even have Swimsuit Anis to begin with. So there's a lot of those scenarios where, for most players, this is just not going to make sense. Not counting K have a very low basic attack multiplier, even as a shotgun form. Yeah. And the problem is, yeah, she's a character that becomes shotgun when she bursts. Bunny at least buff ammo capacity. Oh wait, does she? I was thinking of putting her here as a healer. So there's a lot of synergistic issues then.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with the burning? Who wants some trees? You and come over here!
Which one of her skill? I forgot what she does already. Water code allies. Okay. Max ammo capacity increased by 40%. Oh yeah. So that's also not a good synergy as well. So we cannot use this as well.
Never tread on the lion's tail.
So that means the last one has to be somebody like Mihara
Shall
or
we
something,
go, Uni?
or Modernia that doesn't need to burst, right? Might as well put Masana as the healer. Well, the whole point is I want to test Leona because Leona busts pellets, right? And she also has the pellets thing. So Leona has this ability on the skill 2, right? Affects 2 ally units with the highest final attack and a shotgun. Oh wait, it doesn't even work. Affects 2 ally units with the highest attack and shotgun. So we don't really get the pellets thing. But we do get the hit rate. Oh, we got critical rate and critical damage. Affect allies with shotgun, increase critical rate by 15%, but again, we don't really get that as much. But at least we get the critical damage, right? So probably we just put something like an off-burst character. Would at least be good right here, right?
Tell me where we're going.
At least it's gonna go with Scarlet Black Shadow, so it wouldn't make sense. You cannot use Drake
This
because
villainous
Drake
maid is
increase
ready to rock and roll.
max ammo capacity right here, increased by 50%, so we are like neutralizing our effect, so that wouldn't make sense either. So K in a burst state isn't considered to be a shotgun? No. So her burst state basically changes the weapon in use. Damage, pellet. It doesn't count her as a shotgun because her natural one is not, right? Her natural one by default is not. But she do have this pellets thing, right? Pellets mechanics. Let me add I'm thinking of, yeah, if you put maid puberty, it seems like it makes sense, but it really wouldn't, because of just I can just put her
asking me to be your companion
right here, even though this wouldn't make sense. I feel like Iron is way better because she's more flexible, right? So this one, what is her buff again? Damage as strong element and attack increase. Something like that maybe could work, but it's just why though, right? Like, why would you do this? Because Drake exists and Drake with Treasure is free and everybody can do the Drake quest to get free Drake. So we can test this in comparison to Drake. I don't think Shotgun Team is getting replaced. Who is increasing my ammo?
Give me a second.
Does Tove has increased ammo as well? Attack speed, critical rate. Allies with shotgun increase attack. Okay. Iron is for damage, K is for multiple enemies that needs multiple shots to be taken down. I don't know what multiple shots do you mean. Like, can you give an example for that? Because instead of multiple shot, most enemies have red circles and white circles that you shouldn't hit, and K is gonna be bad in those situations.
Let's do as much damage as possible.
Like quite a lot of situation actually, right? So it's going to be quite restrictive still. Extremely restrictive.
The burning who wants some trees?
Let's do as much
Over
damage as
here.
possible.
Who wants some
Keep
trees?
going underground water. Recharging survival powers. Just hold on a bit.
One thing that I can also consider doing is
Let's do as
Let me
much
see.
damage as possible.
Can't I just connect
you
this
can't
thing to
slot
the
her
water
in
tank and be done
Arcana
with it?
and Isabel team because that team needs 2 bursts too.
Refill
And she
the
cannot
water.
be there.
Can you keep an eye out for
So you
me?
can maybe slot her in the Scarlet and Trina. No, Scarlet doesn't synergize with her.
Give me a second.
That's the problem, right?
Who wants some trees? Hope the water isn't too salty for ya.
So there's 3 electric teams right now, right? Or 3 electric teams or 3 electric compositions that you can consider making together, right? For example, one is going to be Rouge and Cinderella. Everybody knows, right? If you got Cinderella, she doesn't synergize with Cinderella
The burning who
because she
wants
reduces
some
max ammo
trees?
capacity.
Over here.
So there's no like special synergy there. Scarlet Trina, she doesn't synergize as well because she's gonna reduce Scarlet's max ammo capacity. Scarlet's gonna do like very little damage. Again, very bad for that. Scarlet is gonna be constantly reloading. We tested her earlier, right? Isabel and Arcana, she doesn't work in that team either.
The burning who wants some trees?
She can be in the separate swimsuit Anis
Do as
team,
much damage as possible.
but I don't think it's going to be in a proper scenario.
Refilling underground water.
Shielded enemies that heal ruptures or enemies that can only do
Over
1
here.
damage per shot. Okay, so let's say you're talking about the enemies that can heal raptures or enemies that can do 1 damage per shot.
Wait a moment.
Why use her when you can just use shotgun team, right?
Commander, our adventure starts
Or why
now.
not use something like, let's say, Pierce, like Rapi Red Hood, or like Rapi even, right? Overspec Rapi. Hove, Leona, doesn't seem that impressive for this team. Wait, did I? Yeah, this team doesn't seem that impressive. 800 million. How about Last Bullet team? The thing is, like I mentioned, Last Bullet team makes sense, but it doesn't allow you to stack together. You cannot stack Privity and K together, right? So that's the problem. That's the issue. If you could, then that could be the team. But also Dorothy and Dorothy Privity with Swimsuit Anis is no longer a thing. And also, yeah, I think she's just bad overall. How about Cinderella, Rouge, Scarlet, Trina? Cinderella, Rouge, Scarlet, Trina, and then put her in, right? It's not going to work because she's gonna F up Scarlet's damage. Because Scarlet, you don't want Scarlet to have less max ammo cost. Like we tested it already in case you just tuned in, right? We tested it earlier. Where was it? Oh, I didn't screenshot that. But if you put Scarlet and her together, it would be really bad. Because Scarlet will do way less damage. Scarlet will be constantly reloading. Scarlet is a character that has very little ammo, and you need to increase her ammo, not decrease her ammo, right? So she doesn't work in Scarlet team. I think Cinderella as well. You don't put her in Cinderella team and decrease her ammo. Cinderella wants to be constantly shooting, wants to be constantly firing the rocket launcher. You don't want Cinderella to always reload. The only character that benefits from reload is Swimsuit Anis. That's pretty much it, right? She's just not good no matter how you put it. Yeah, I'm trying to think, right? There could be like 1 or 2 teams where she could work. Also, a little bit restrictive. Yeah, I do agree. Privity exists, right? If Privity exists, she might mess up Cindy too, depending on the burst timing. Yeah, but there's like no real reason for her to be in Cinderella's team because she doesn't benefit from the HP, right? The HP doesn't give her any benefit. 10.62% attack damage. She'll be Eve's best in slot. You think she will be strong with Eve, the Stellar Blade collaboration character? Pepper heals when she's not fully reloaded. So I should make a team around Pepper? Like, let's be honest, Pepper is not really meta, right? So it's like, I don't even know when's the last time I used Pepper. Like, I think she's okay if you don't have a lot of option, but I think like you don't really use Pepper. Right, you don't really use, like you use Red Hood, you use Rapi Red Hood, you use Cinderella, you use Scarlet Black Shadow, you use Little Mermaid, you use Crown. Pepper is more like a C tier average. Pepper gamers. Pepper gamers. Yeah, so we don't have enough character that can have the max ammo reduction thing, right? Just Swimsuit Annie specifically. And most players don't have Swimsuit Annies. That's the thing. Most people probably don't have her. So if you don't have her, you practically just have zero reasons to get K. And even then, Privity is better than her. Right, we already tested. Privity is better. This one is with Privity. This with K. So Privity, which is a free character, mind you. When I say free, I mean like everybody gets her for free back then when you play day 1, right? I don't know if you guys still get it for free or not if you start today. Privity was free for... Privity and Diesel, I remember, was free. I forgot why was she free, but it was like 7-day login or something. You get her for free or something. I don't know if that thing is still there or not, right? You need a local raccoon to deal with dirtbags. Let me see. Is there any other team that she could work with? Work in. Work with, work in. I'm guessing like PvP. The thing is, it would be nice if she has Pierce. I think they just need to give her something like Pierce to fix the issue. She doesn't work with this either.
Set sail?
She doesn't work with this.
Are you calling me? Are we going to do some marine life exploration?
Lollies either, because this lolly group needs increased max ammo, right? Yeah, these two lolly group increase max ammo. The tummy lolly. What's her does she reload speed? Rocket launcher. Oh shit, where is it again? Critical rate. Hit rate reduce. Maybe she could work in this team. Wait, they don't really increase ammo. They do give critical rate though. Privity is still free, but this is not anymore. It's kind of funny that they released a Privity side grade in 2025. Is it funny though? Maybe this team could work if you want to like go like goofy stuff, but like not like a shotgun team. Like it wouldn't make sense to put Pepper in here. So you put like a Dorothy?
If you want, I will join you.
I guess. Pepper? I feel like Dorothy is better than Pepper. If you're trying to put slot a burst 1 in, right? Just because Dorothy has CDR, right? Helm has team crit buff on last bullet too. Yeah, but Helm goes with Crown. And Helm and Crown is like the strongest one. You don't really pair it with like a C tier character, right? Let's see if this is going to be Can I check my crit rate in battle? Let me see. This is... I'm going to be honest, I think she's by far the worst character that released this year.
Taste of
Hope the water isn't
adventure.
too salty for ya.
It's either her or Crust. Who is worse, her or Crust? Can I check stats? I can't check stats. Okay, I got this which increased my critical rate by 20%. Critical damage 40%. Critical rate here, okay. Okay, that should be enough critical rate, right?
Wait a moment.
Worst character drama? I think so, I think she's the worst character in 2025. Name one character that's worse than her in 2025. Like that's released in 2025. It's either her or Crust. It's either K or Crust, the lolly. Right? Who else that's released this year that's as bad as... Crust don't affect armor count? Crust is also quite niche, right? But at least Crust is burst 2.
Hope the water isn't too salty
But the problem is
for
she's
ya.
burst 3, you see?
Hurry, hurry!
Hair, K and Sugar. No, Sugar will need Crust was bad.
Everything.
Would you like
I think
to try it?
she's not bad, she's niche. Because she's more like distributed. She neither need distributed or sustained damage. I think Crust is better.
Reloading.
But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, right? What other character that was released this year, 2025, that's
Have
bad?
a taste of
Wipe them all
adventure.
out for the sake of adventure.
Rapid Red Hood, Brady, Crust, the Evangelion characters. Unless you count
Hurry. Everything.
what's the other one that comes up with Asuka?
Asuka?
Ray, tentative something, tentative name. Unless you count that. But I don't think she's bad either. I think she at least has some usage. Plenty of niche characters in 2025.
Everything.
Have a taste of
K needs
adventure.
killer wife out. What is the community leaderboard? What community leaderboard? Ray tentative is kinda niche. She pairs well with Asuka
Everything.
Would you like to try
if
it?
you
Wipe
need
them
to
all out
tackle
for the
win team.
sake of adventure.
Mihara, no. Mihara is fixed already, man. Mihara is fixed.
Wait a moment.
Midahara.
Have a taste of adventure.
Midahara, eh?
Wipe them all out for the sake of adventure.
Yeah, maybe she's just not that good for the time being, but you know what? This team seems fine. She gets a lot of hit rate right here. I think this is by far the best team that...
Time to finish this. Maybe coral pancake? Is this for birthday?
Okay, that's a lot of crit.
Did you connect the pancake?
She's getting constant crit, so I don't think the crit is the issue right there.
Starfish decoration is so cool.
Everything superfluous will be banished from
I shall
paradise.
grant you victory, Your Grace.
How about Milk? Milk was not released this year, right? She was a launch unit. Unless you count the Treasure. No way, you're losing to Dorothy, man! You're losing to Dorothy! Losing to Dorothy in 2025! 2025! Losing to Dorothy! Now Dorothy is pretty cool, right? Everybody loves Doro. But that's life. 10 pulls? They designed K long ago, but they weren't able to release her. Maybe, right? Extra has plenty of last bullet conditions. So need to pair with Extra. Pair with Extra. Then Dorothy doesn't... If pair with Extra, then what about Dorothy? The whole point is... Yeah, I don't know, right? I don't know why she's electric even, right? Because we got so much electric characters. Why do you guys think we need a lot of electric characters? Do you guys think Stellar Blade, Eve will be electric? If Eve is electric, right? Wait, let me think. Iron? Has there been any Iron characters this year? 2025? New solo raid season is Iron? Is it Iron? No, there's no. How to create ammo reduction team? How to create ammo reduction team? So number one is Annie's. Okay, so here's the thing. Ammo reduction team, the best one is Dorothy right now. So why Dorothy is because this particular thing, right? Where is it? Okay, so this particular skill activates when firing the last bullet. So when you fire the last bullet, that means that, let's say your ammo is 5. You have 5 ammo. That's your max ammo, right? So that means when you fire the 5th one, that's your last bullet, you are going to activate this condition. So the less ammo you have for any last bullet mechanic, the better it is. Activates when firing the last bullet during manifestation, damage to parts as well. So these two are very useful. Last bullet mechanic is for that. And also same for Swinsu Anis. It's going to be this one. Activates when firing the last bullet. Affects 2 enemies with the highest attack. She fires the rocket, right? Activates when firing last bullet. Damage to interception parts. The only character that I know that really benefits from last bullet is going to be Swinsu Anis and Dorothy. That's why K fits perfectly well in this particular team, because when you reduce their ammo, right, that means they tend to fire last bullet more often. So K doesn't work with characters that K doesn't really work with characters that has a lot of max ammo, right? Or has a lot of ammo capacity as a whole. So she doesn't fit with machine gun teams. There's no synergy with Rapid Red Hood. There's no synergy with any character that has high ammo as a whole. So usually like shotgun, I guess sometimes sniper rifle, depending, right? But I can't think of any specific ones. Do you think Eve needs Arcana? Cause Shift Up always do this kind of thing. Do I think Eve needs Arcana? Shift Up will always do this kind of thing. I'm not sure if Shift Up will always do this kind of thing. But no, I'm not sure, right? Even if Eve needs Arcana, you can still get Arcana, right? You don't have Doro? Yeah, if you don't have Doro, you should buy an account from Masaru. Masaru is selling account with Doro. So you need 2 or more which benefits from ammo reduction. I can't think of anyone else that benefits from that. Let me look at the burst tree, right? Is there any other character that definitely benefits a lot from this? Privati, yeah. Breed, she sucks, so do we even talk about her? No. Solin, the Lolin. Lolin is useless, yeah, no. Vesti is useless garbage, so no too, I think. Yep. Guillotine, more like useless teen. Critical rate, no. No, she's a machine gun as well, right? So usually it just doesn't make sense. Maiden, more like Thrashden. Okay, so let's see what is this. K, okay, K more like, okay, feels alright. I mean, like, there's no synergy as well. There's no synergy. These nuts helm, okay, so Summer Neon no as well, because Summer Neon is just another character that's like similar, right? Yeah, most characters just don't have that mechanic, right? Most characters just don't have that specific one. Yeah, most characters maybe like burst 2 occasionally, right? I think K will be way better if there's a Pierce. So she has a lot of issues because of this. This is going to be one of the few particular issues. A lot of anti-synergistic properties that she has. If anyone increase max ammo, she just doesn't, because she reduce ammo, right? Does crown increase? Actually, crown is also bad with her, now that I think of it. I think Modernia as well, right? Let me see. Crown. Crown. Does Tia and Naga increase max ammo? Attack, reload speed, attack damage. Okay, no, Crown is just reload speed. Bad synergy with Siren since she reloads. Does she? Let me see. I think Siren is whatever, right? But there's no special synergy as well. Oh, this one is it? Yeah, I guess Little Mermaid as well. So there's a lot of anti-synergistic characters that just don't go too well. I think Miranda doesn't work as well, right? Because she also gives... What is Miranda's... hit rate? Emma doesn't. So the one that she works really well is probably Dorothy. Swimsuit Anis. Yeah, I can't find anyone else that she works. Maybe Asuka. Asuka is okay to reload a lot, right? Actually no, Asuka is you don't want her to reload too much as well. It will hurt her damage potential. Let me check Tia and Naga. I forgot. I thought they have cooldown a burst skill. Yeah, I think Naga and Tia may be okay. This one is core. This one is whatever. There's no like anti-synergy, right? How about Zwei? No, Zwei, there's nothing, right? There's nothing about Zwei. Oh, you mean Zwei? I thought you meant Ein. I don't even know what Zwei does. Cause I seldom use her. Normal Privati.
Have you seen the new Fieldman?
She's more of a Pierce character. No, there's no synergy with her either. That's pretty much it. She's not worth pulling? Yeah, I think she's not worth pulling. For most players, for 90% of the players, she's definitely not worth. Some people might be okay. Might be fine to get her. How do I check the ability for... Let me check a few characters, right? I need to check this. I'm trying to check the favorite items. I mean the skill with the favorite items. Milk. Let me check Milk and Miranda. Let me check this. Activates after landing 30 normal attacks. Affects all allies. Hit rate 5%. 3%. 5%, 3%, 50%, 32%, 85%. I thought Miranda has something along the lines of wait, 30 attacks, hit rate, attack increase, critical damage right here. So I was wrong. I thought Miranda has something that increases your ammo capacity. She doesn't have. 2 ally units with the highest final attack, including the caster if there are not enough allies. Okay. So there's that right here. So alongside with Miranda, it is going to be... what is the other character? Miranda... The other burst one that I want to look at. Not Exia, but Milk. Okay, let me see. I thought Milk has something to do with max ammo capacity, right? But I need to check again, because I haven't... These are the characters that you can treasure, but I haven't done it yet. No. So this one doesn't have anything as well. So I guess if you want to, you can pull her for Exia's team if you want to. That's going to be like one team that you can do, right? One team that you can do overall. Let me see. Where's my... Okay. Exia is here. Do we have any anti-synergy? I don't think there is. Reload speed. Okay, that's fine. Activates when landing an attack with full charge. Okay, this is whatever. Okay, when the last round of ammunition hits. Okay, this one is fine. And that's pretty much it, right? So Exia is okay. You don't really counter her, right? Right? Super Extra and Super Helm are the only favorite item that synergize with K. What do you mean by super? You mean like with treasure, is it? Yeah, if you're talking about with treasure, that's what it is. There will be like one specific one. Is there any other burst one that I haven't looked into? You don't work with this one as well. Mika also doesn't work, I think, because she also increased max ammo, right? Yeah. So it doesn't work with Mika's nobody as well. But I don't know how many people have Mika's nobody. She's going to be a little bit of more niche nowadays because there's more and more burst one, right? Moran? Moran is a PvP unit. If you get her for PvP, that's fine. But I don't think you use her specifically in like specific raids, right? The last bullet, Taunt, activates when firing the final bullet. Affects 3 enemy units with the highest final attack. Taunt for 4 seconds. Effect changes according to the number of activation. Okay. Yeah, this one is fine as well. All of these are like pretty good. Damage taken reduce. Defense increase. Moran is 40 seconds. Yeah, Moran is going to be tough if you really want to use like in a normal situation. That's why she's a PvP unit specifically, right? That's why you don't really get this stuff. You don't really get the stuff, right? Rumani. Damage taken. Okay, so those are the things. Characters that work, characters that doesn't work. Doesn't fit in shotgun team specifically. But okay. That's what it is, right? Alright guys, I'm gonna pull for 1 copy. Since 1 copy only, alright, we're not gonna go too crazy. Alright, but hopefully we get it early. Hopefully. You know what? I'm going to not even pull for 1 copy. I'm going to pull until I get a yellow. And then we're just going to stop, alright? Because if is waiting for limit break 3. Limit break 3 if. You build 2 teams that use most of the units that work well with K. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay, 10 pull, 20. Okay, 20 guys, 20 pull. What is her again? Elysian, is it? Okay. Alright, this is getting a little bit more expensive than I thought. 30 pulls. 30. Guys, 30. 3-0, alright? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright guys, last one. Last one, alright? I won't go all in. But you know what? Last ticket. Last ticket. It's now or never. Okay, is this going to be it? Okay, this better be it. The loading screen is 30 minutes. Holy F. 30 minutes. 30. Pool K for butt cheeks. Okay, guys, who
Nice
shall this
to
be?
meet you.
Who shall this be?
I am a sword which renders raptures asunder. Do not wield me capriciously, for even my
Better than
handle has
K.
a sharp edge.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, we got a character that's better than K. Okay, why would I care about K if I can get Scarlet Black Shadow? You get what I'm saying? So now I can beat Kraken. I can beat Kraken easily. You got Cinderella from K? Okay, let's go. Who cares about K now? K this. 2006. Oh my goodness.
I've learned a lesson.
Oh my goodness. Excuse me.
I'll devour all of you.
Swim with all your completely fading. Strike.
Wow. Wow. I got K from K. Home screen unlock, guys. Home screen unlock is infinitely way more useful. Baseball pass. Okay, as long as we get a free costume, that's all that matters, right? Time to destroy... Guys, does that mean I can destroy Kraken? I can one-shot Kraken easily, right? What a luck. You think I got lucky? You think that was all luck? Wait, I've already finished my Kraken. Oh, come on, I've already finished my Kraken, guys. So I can't test Kraken anymore. That's a lot of gems? No, it's not. It's not a lot of gems because when Stellar Blade Collab comes, it will become 0. Because you know how it is, right? You know how it is, I know how it is. That kid beside you, he doesn't know how it is because he's new, right? He's a T-word, but most people know, right? Most people that's not T-word knows how it is. But I'm not a NIKKE hater. So of course I'll just do mock battle. So should I do mock battle? I can kill Kraken 1 second faster. Okay, so that means my Pilgrim. Okay, my Pilgrim, where is it? Wow. Wow. Throw a small branch at her. Wow. Meditation is so good. So now we're just gonna get it.
Thank you. I will put it to good use.
It's been 3 years, what do you mean already forgotten? Saving takes months and it goes all away in one banner.
I am
That's
unsure
true.
as to why thou art bequeathing this
Okay, let me try.
I am not accustomed to receiving gifts.
Why does she speak so awkwardly, but okay.
Grip the hilt, and should there be aught to cleave, let it be struck with resolve.
Only real NIKKE
I shall be
haters
thy
keep playing.
sword.
Okay, how many of you guys absolutely hate NIKKE, but you're still playing?
I did not don these garments merely for
You're a
appearances,
hater, but you're still
to
playing.
see you so joyous is most pleasing.
But you're a hater, right?
Are you truly bestowing this upon me? Very
Discrimination.
well. I shall
Chinese
accept it for
better?
now.
You're not Chinese, you get inferior.
Keep away and let not the luxurious
Wow.
exterior beguile you. 'Tis but a mere scabbard that holds a sword within. I am unsure as to why thou art bequeathing this unto me. I am not
I've been busy for the
accustomed
past
to
month.
receiving
Now I have been
gifts.
able to relax and be here on your stream. Oh, I mean it's fine, nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
I was just partially
I will
joking,
put
right?
it to
It's
good
not
use.
It's not anything. It's not anything personal. You hate Wuthering, but you're still playing it. You're still hating Wuthering, but you're still playing. I don't want to destroy the 69, guys.
Are you truly bestowing this upon me?
You hate that
Very
you love
well.
NIKKE.
I shall accept it for now. I am unsure as to why thou art bequeathing this unto me. I am not accustomed
Damn.
to receiving gifts.
You love NIKKE, but stop playing.
Grip the hilt,
How does that work?
and should there be aught to cleave, let it be struck with resolve. I shall...
Okay, look at this, right? So let me look at my Kraken. Do you guys think my Kraken damage will improve? Kraken in 2025. Can't wait. Alright guys, here comes.
I shall go again.
Here comes the bonuses.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
I will be able to beat Kraken 1 second faster, guys. Alright? 1 second faster.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Power up.
This attire vexes me.
Power up. Okay.
It seems this battle shall drag on. Reloading. This attire vexes me. Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Battle shall drag on. I shall go again.
So usually I'll hit it on the second one.
I shall go again.
Do I feel like I'm getting more damage?
Under the light of the kingdom,
I think it's about
all
the
shall
same.
kneel.
It seems this battle shall drag on.
Right about now he will shoot rocket, right?
Let's head back.
So this rocket you got no choice but to like
Under the light of the kingdom,
One
all
stroke,
shall
and
kneel.
thou art
filter
cleaved
it out.
through.
Shoot this tentacle at the back.
I shall go again. Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall
Everyone
kneel.
follow me and attack.
This attire vexes me. It seems this
Okay, this is the
battle
part
shall
where-
drag on. I shall go again. Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
One stroke,
all shall
and thou
kneel.
art cleaved through.
Is he gonna like
This attire vexes me.
huh?
This attire vexes me. Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Charge
all
forward
shall kneel.
quickly. I shall go again. It seems this
Am I
battle
beating
shall
Kraken
drag
faster
on.
now?
It
I think
seems
it's about the
this
same
battle
damage.
shall drag on.
Reload.
Swim.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
This attire vexes me. I shall go again. Swim with all your might.
Holy
Marvel.
crown died! Is Kraken woke?
Yes,
The campaign
my
is a
voice
grind in this
mine.
game. I'm playing catch up but my Nikkies can't keep up with the CP. Nah, that's not just you, right? It's like everyone. Yeah, everyone is the same. A boost for esports player? Maybe it is, but I did mess up right there, right?
Waves have calmed. Why don't we
You need to
swim
get
towards
5
the next
billion for...
story?
I think Asuka would benefit more from it. Let me see if I already maxed her out. 7, no challenge. Kraken damage needs to be nerfed. Well, the thing is, a lot of people are asking for Kraken to be like, give more rewards because now we got Little Mermaid, right? But I don't really think we need that as a whole. You get what I'm saying? I think specifically, it's not that beneficial. Let me see. I got this already. How many of you guys already completed this? I heard that you can already complete this. I might have missed some here and there. Also, I want to work on my Exia the Lolia. And Exia needs this particular one.
Oh
You
my
love the
gosh,
law of
my
Nikke?
power is over 9,000.
Yeah, Nikke's law is really, really good, right? Do I have a purple one? Own one. Okay, if it's just one. Wish me luck, guys. Okay, phase 5. 3%. What are the odds, guys? What are the odds that I got 3%? No odds. 3%. Okay, 3%, right? Oh, come on. Come on, it's 3%. 3%, guys. 3%. Okay, okay, it's fine, it's fine. 6%, guys. 6%. Okay. Oh. Okay, okay, 6% is always a win. Okay, next. 2%. 2%, guys. You didn't know you can max the plushie? Wait, that means you don't have a character that you treasure yet? Oh, that was pretty lucky. Oh my goodness. That was pretty lucky, guys. You guys saw that? Just like that! Just like extra treasure. Just like that. Mission required. Okay, I'll do this some other day. Alright. Yo, that was easier than I thought. Like, who would have thought it would be that easy? Wow. So now the extra will be strong. Will be too strong, right? So we can just chill for a bit, right? We just being chilling. Being chilling. 11. Okay. So lucky, I know, right? I actually got pretty lucky right there. And you know what, guys? Sometimes when you get lucky, you ideally let the luck continues. Who else should I power up? Let's see. Who else should I treasure? This one is max. 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 Not max. Not max. Not. How about Asuka Wheeler? Asuka Wheeler, okay? Well, I just one tap it? Wow. Okay, I just one tap it, guys. Okay, who else? Noah. Little. Little stupid. Asuka is good. Naga. Crown. Crown is not a DPS, right? Mana. Siren. Should I do Siren? Modernia in 2025. There's a lot that I haven't actually. Asuka. Just kidding, guys, just kidding. I know there's a lot of Asuka lover, right? It's just a joke. It's just a joke, right? 2B? No. Not 2B. Okay, guys, Asuka, right? Asuka. What do you guys think? Asuka, we do for... Okay, let's do it for her, right? Because she does a lot of damage anyways. Okay, 8%. 8%, alright? 8%. 1, 2. Okay. Phase 10. Okay, one more. 5.4%. 5.4. No way I'm that lucky, right? Do I one tap or not? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I'm not that lucky so far. One more. Oh my goodness! Phase 15 straight up. Little Mermaid number 1. Okay, who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, Little Mermaid. Who else should I increase the doll? Should I do it for Alice, guys? Or is it Alice in 2025? Little, no, right? Nobody use Little anymore. Crown, though? Guys, we gotta do it for Crown, right? Do you guys agree or not? We gotta do it for Crown. Okay, we gotta do it for Crown. Scarlet for PvP. I will do her eventually for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, crap. I'm going broke, guys. I'm going broke. Yo, AI! Surin! What's up? What's up? How's K? K is more like mid, you know? K more like not okay. Oh, that's not looking good. That's not looking good. 1, 2. Okay, that's a jump, that's a jump. Wait, who am I powering this up for? This for Crown. Okay, I don't want to put too much into Crown, right? Crown is not going to do that much. Okay, other than that, K more like nay. Other than that, that's pretty cool. That's as good as it gets, right? You get what I'm saying? That's all that matters, guys. Okay, let me see. What is Lord of Justice? Undisclosed location in the Ark. Perilous siege safe house. K stares down with sunken eyes at the sentence targets brought in earlier. 2 men and 1 woman have their arms and legs tied. Scattered around them are various samples of a drug prevalent in the Ark referred to as a mist. K peels the tape off one of the men's mouth. Don't kill me. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. The man's body hits the floor, accompanied by the clink of a shell casing landing. So she's just brutally murdering people. K removes the tape from the other man's mouth. This is how it ends, getting used and then tossed to the wolves. You don't have a clue, do you? The judge and privileged sage are way worse than us. This statement causes K, who is aiming her weapon at the man's head, to pause. At least we are honest about being dishonest. Not you. You prattle about justice as if there's anything righteous about this dirty work. The bullet grazed the man's cheek. Get it over with. Just kill me. Another casing drops. The man collapses, his face frozen. K looks down at the growing pool of blood with dead eyes. The remaining woman is still tied up, watches with terror. Woman always stays alive. What do you guys think? K pulls out a phone and dials a number. Before there's even a ring, the line connects. Report. Request for stay of execution. Stand by. Denied. Execute immediately. If I refuse? Murmured voices can be heard on the other end. A voice different from the previously monotonous tone is now coming from the phone. The voice of an elder person. Are you listening? X, that's right. I believe this is the first time you have heard my voice, and yet you still recognize me. You're the only one of the upper strata who still seems human. I'll take that as a compliment. We have a misunderstanding to clear up. So there's X, there's K, there's D. There's L, there's C. The man's voice drops all pretense of warmth. K can feel the hairs on her body. The judges are a committee, everyone has an equal say, and therefore all decisions are impartial. The letters in our code names also stand for something. To borrow the terminology you just used, one could say we're divided into the upper and lower strata. Accept the consequences of the choice you made. I'm waiting. K grips the phone tightly. Having overheard the call, a look of resignation washes over the woman sitting in front of K. Undisclosed location in the Ark, perilous sage safe house. There's the sound of a single gunshot. So she killed a woman. Wow. Why does she kill the woman, guys? Why would she kill a woman? You want to meet T. You're trying to meet T. Okay, T is too much. Okay? It's too much. Another T is going to be the main target right here.
Under the light of the kingdom,
Chatterbox,
all
easy.
shall kneel.
Yeah, I can't believe I got those treasure, man. Those treasure just like
As long as we're
that.
together, I will never fall.
I've never gotten so lucky before. But that was insane. She's half-ass? You think so? You think she's half-ass?
Leave it to me.
Leave it. Are we gonna go?
Roger.
It's only natural
Verse
that you would need
1,
my
2,
help
3.
in times like this.
Okay, easy. Could X be Elon? So X is Elon Musk. Wow. Satisfaction of having spent your time well. Here is today's breaking news. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in the office. Okay. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading to ACPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Things are getting out there, are getting grim. I absent-mindedly watched the TV for a while, then I got up to take a shower. However, I sense that someone is already in the bathroom. In the past, this would have caused me to panic. But then, that was then, and this is now! I smile and open the bathroom door. Oh shoot! Oh my god, I thought it was Mustang. But it's K. I wanted to borrow your shower. Don't worry, I'll be out of your hair soon enough. Okay, so we are just gonna sit down and stare at her showering. Okay, what do you guys think? Are you guys gonna stare at her showering? K's voice seems dispirited. I can see bloodstains on her face. Take it easy. Okay. I'm not sensing K's usual abrasive energy. Let's tend to these injuries. I was going to call Mary or Pepper. Notify the entire world about perilous stage and what we do. I need to stay here for a moment and then I'll be fine. Wow. Let me get you into the other room. I try to leave K, but she's very heavy. Oh yeah, NIKKEs are heavy because they are made out of metal, right? I'm on a mission of great consequence. They outfit us with special bodies for such missions. They are different from those you pick up without care when you're out gallivanting with your NIKKE's girlfriends. Leave me be, I'll feel better soon and then I'll be gone. I was going to stay here until you feel better. K stares blankly as I sit next to her. So I'm just seeing her. So we're just gonna stare, guys. We're just gonna be there and stare.
If I
That's
die,
how it is, eh?
I'm taking you all with me.
So what do you guys think? Is that too much? Is there any kids in the chat? Is
We
that
need
too
to
much?
protect Blanc no matter what happens.
I'm going as fast
She feels
as I
dirty for
can.
killing? No, she's used to it, right? She always kills people. So it's her job to begin with. They want to
Now
bait
it's
players
hot
to pull for K.
springtime.
That's the whole point. A while later, K has managed to clean herself up. I then summon up every last ounce of strength. Are you okay? Sounds like you're the one who needs to lie down. After giving a perfunctory response, Kay turns her back into me. I think I've lost my memory. Not as Arcana is not all gone, but there are bits and pieces missing. On top of that, I have no recollection whatsoever of the past week. So this is connected to the past one, which is Arcana. She mentions that, and she did appear in the Arcana event as well, right? Wow. Okay. The last thing I remember is formulating a plan to collect intel for a top level mission. They don't appear to be severe. They don't inhibit any movements. I can't get in touch with any of the upper strata or D. The judges aren't that sloppy. Something the judges consider perfectly normal. What? Wrap things up, leave no loose ends. Feeling a bit more energized from our conversation, Kay sits up on the bed. Humans are intuitive creatures after all. I'm not so sure I want to get used to what's going on here. Who is it? Oh, it's Arcana. Tell her to come in, she already knows everything. Come in. Helga. Arcana walks with a beaming smile, then promptly spins around upon seeing Kay. You two go ahead and have fun. I hope it will just be the two of us being intimate, whispering sweet nothings to each other and all that stuff. Okay. You like Arcana's quest? Arcana finally comes down. There was a break-in at the library. My room isn't the only entrance. Oh, is it the Phantom Thief again? The alarm never went off. Okay, Kay and I exchanged a silent glance. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? A break-in at the Forbidden Library and the memories of the Perilous Siege member mysteriously vanishing. There's no way it's all a coincidence. Let's head to the library. So it is connected to the previous incident. Very
hit him
interesting.
fast and hit him hard.
Just join her instead of stare.
Reloading. This isn't easy.
Oh, how many more hours is reverse?
That's why you
I
don't
think I will
want to
do
get
a
on my
second
bad
stream
side.
later. Arcana takes it to the scene. A bulky iron door thicker than my body has been torn apart like a piece of cloth. Is this passage normally unused? Okay. During emergencies, yes. This passage is occasionally used by members of Perilous Siege. It's connected to the path they I usually take. Okay. Around 3 more hours, alright. Kay mentioning how she was unable to reach D. They were looking for something. The The passage intersects with the corridor leading to the Arcana's room. Okay. Are they gonna reveal some secret? This room holds the documents that are one level below the most highly classified materials. I see a wooden door which resembles the one I saw before leading to the room where the Goddess Squad records were housed. It's a sign that reads S1452. Okay. The faint musty scent of old books wafts through the crack of the open door. So people are trying to find information about Perilous Sage. You got trauma by Arcana banner that took 130 banner pulls. Wow. Arcana hastily begins picking up the books scattered on the floor. Some sections of the shelves are noticeably empty. Do you have any idea what those missing books were about? Mission records for 2 members of Perilous Sage. The Forbidden Library was broken into and the records related to Perilous Sage have gone missing. K has been injured and lost her memory, and D is missing in action. Wait, D is missing? There's construction. Uh-oh, we're gonna find some interesting one. Some interesting
Don't get
stuff.
hurt, Pit Boss.
Dun-dun-dun. Okay.
Reloading.
Wow. Arcana is so much taller than K. I think that one is not an accurate representation, right? It's just a rough estimate.
Did you see me out there?
So chill out.
Great.
Chill out, Moran. Moran. We find what seems to be the source of the noise. Sorry about that. Moran is trying to straighten the bookshelves, which has fallen over like dominoes. How am I gonna clean all of this up? Are you here to help me? What are you doing here? Moran looks around the reading room. I was doing some research. 6-0. Have you made any progress? Moran pulls out an envelope from her pocket. Mist. Oh, so 6-0 is connected to all of this. This is the room I used to slack for brief breaks. Make yourselves comfortable. Arcana leads us to a small room connected to the librarian's desk, whereupon Moran, K and I all sit down. Does Perilous Sage have interest in this as well? Let's talk in private. Moran stands up. Sit down. Don't tell me what to do. You little... Uh-oh. Moran versus K. Who would win? Rosanna mentioned something about Underworld, Queen and Perilous Sage not getting along. Why would we get along with scum like them? They say they punish evildoers, but everyone in the Underworld knows the truth. The only people who get a bullet to the head are those who get in the way. We punish those who do wrong and make them pay the price. That is the only path to true justice. Don't talk to me about justice. What you do is furthest thing from justice. Moran, can you tell us what you found? We're in a bit of a tough situation now and any information you could be helpful. Only because you are the one asking. Moran sits back down and pulls out a small notebook. According to the recent lead, I found out that the mist is being distributed again in the Ark. Oh, this is connected to the old event. Okay. I'm telling the truth. I hid and waited them to come out. Once they were inside, I raided the place immediately. But when I did, no one was there. Secret passage. I ran over the place with a fine-tooth comb and smashed everything, but didn't turn up anything. I like that she has this dinosaur outfit. Traces of illegal drug trafficking were found in an office in the Ark's Western District. The building in question was completely destroyed, leading to a CPU to suspect inter-organizational conflict. Okay. So that was you. So you came to the library to investigate. I ended up apprehending the criminals. They had some mist on them. I was chasing 3 people, 2 men and a woman. The 2 men disappeared, although I have no idea and where the woman was left. Wait, K is the one that murdered them, right? 2 men and 1 woman, you said? Do you know something? K clutches her head. Just tell me more about the 3 people you were tracking. You said there was only 1 woman left? Something bad happened to her. She was totally out of it. She kept rambling and saying someone killed her friends. I was barely able to get a coherent sentence out of her. Managed to get a rough description of who killed them, and that is K. I wrote it down and came to the library to try to find more information. I'm sure the library has that kind of information. Female with long black hair. It wasn't possible to ascertain whether she was human or NIKKE. She had a gun with spikes, a kind of pistol, maybe a submachine gun, a gun in any case. There are a lot of guns with spikes out there. It's her for sure. Apparently the woman was talking to someone on the phone and said something about refusing to carry out execution. A whole bunch of ominous stuff. Something about righteous judgment. Some others too. What did you just say? Can we talk with that woman now? I told her to go lie down. I can go wake her. So we get to talk to the woman. So K is being mind controlled. Is that what's happening?
Don't die
K
out
is
there.
being mind controlled right now, and she don't even know it. So who is going to buy the new skin?
How do you reload again?
Wow.
Reloading.
This is going to be interesting. K probably got second thoughts and decided to shoot. I'm not
Mission
sure.
complete.
I'm not sure if that's what is happening. Moran takes us to the point where the outer rim and arc are partitioned. Ding dong. Let me guess, she's dead, right? That woman was in no state to go anywhere, that tells me. I'll go inside. We've got a small problem. She's missing or she's dead. Either one of those. She's dead. Okay. The body of the woman lies on the floor. The woman is dead, guys. Guys, do you guys notice what this means? Woman dead. I was holding myself back earlier, but this changes things. Now I've gotten involved in this. What in the world is going on? From K losing her memory to the Forbidden Library being infiltrated, K silently re-examines the dead woman's body with sunken eyes. Moran closes her eyes for a moment, then reopens them. Are you sure you will help me? You two can return the favor and lend me a hand. Friends 4. Perhaps you could spare a moment to look at this. Does this wound bring anything to mind? Did K kill her? I have no idea. It's a gash. One which seems to have been caused by a knife. Like an axe. So D. No way. D. Do you do this? D doesn't answer and continues walking towards me. Why don't we keep our distance and talk this through? Take this. D hands me a phone. Answer it. As soon as I press the button, a cold and inorganic voice emerges. Who is this? VII. 7, is it? VII is 7. Who is 7?
Let's bet on who'd win.
Guys, who is 7?
Just a lucky shot, that's all.
I don't get it.
I'm a bit flustered. How do you reload again?
What?
Now it's hot spring time.
Love these chicks? Okay. Very interesting. The judges. Return to your mission. D bites her lip and briefly glances at K. She stops short and stands beside me. Please help her. I have a mission for you. It's something you're already quite familiar with. No explanation will be necessary. I'm not taking any questions. Justice has no place for it. We judges pass judgment. We embody justice. We are justice itself. You must follow and respect this. You are the Ark's salvation and humanity's as well. You must become the infallible, unwavering symbol of righteousness. All of your past verdicts were the foundation. Those made in the future will be the harvest, and this judgment will be the turning point. A watershed moment, an inflection point, a divergence. The moment in which you realize the true meaning of justice. Make your judgment, deny all falsehoods, eradicate evil, uphold justice. That is your role. It is your destiny. I realize that I haven't moved this entire time, and it's only with considerable effort that I can open my mouth to speak. Who is the target this time? Who do you want me to pass judgment on? 7 lets out a sigh that seems regretful. The target this time is me. Wow. Wow. So 7 is the target. Is it 7 or V2? V2? V2! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, guys. Guys, with all of these chicks, I don't even understand what's happening. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness. Wow. What is the purple thing? The purple thing is like you're part of an ecosystem and it's spying on you using AI. Don't worry about it, alright? Don't worry about it too much. Okay, so a lot of these things is just going to happen. Alright guys, so here's what's going to happen, right? I will need to go and do something insane, right? Which is showering. I will go and shower and I will eat a burger, alright? Now today I went to Burger King. So I will go there, I will eat, and then I'll come back with the second stream, right? Because we need to do reverse 1999 viewer polls. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. So make sure you guys take care. Make sure you guys like the stream, make sure you guys do the follows, and if you guys haven't already and you want to see Rememento White Shadow, it's going to be this particular video right here, right? I'll come back in about 2 hours.